Hi, Stacy here with Bluebird Paper and Thread. Thank you for joining me today. Today is Saturday, July 27th. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My channel is on my hobbies, which are cross stitching, a little bit of sewing, eventually, hopefully, some quilt making, card making. I like to do greeting cards, gift card holders, treat boxes, that kind of a thing. If you are returning, welcome back. I appreciate you coming back and seeing what I've been up to. This week, we took my mom and we went to a little mountain type town down in San Diego County called Julian. So for those of you that know, you know. Really cute little small town, known for their apple pie and shopping and really great food. So we took my mom. She'd never been. We went down there, and my son had on base Liberty, so on the way home we were able to leave early enough so that we could take my son a piece of pie on the way home. He is at Camp Pendleton doing some training, but he had on base Liberty last Sunday, so that was fun to see him. And we're going back again tomorrow. I think he wanted to go off base today, but I had the puppy had a vet appointment, and then my daughter wanted to go to Hobby Lobby to look for a treat jar and something else. A thing to hold the dog toys. And I have a celebration of life I have to go to this evening at 6. So I was nervous going that distance with traffic. You never know. It can be a quick hour and a half. It can be a really long 2.5 hours. So it made me kind of nervous, and it's really important that I do go to this thing tonight. So that is that we chose not to go today. We're going to go tomorrow. We may or may not take the puppy. He actually has worms, so we're going to start the treatment today, and it'll depend on how he's doing tomorrow. It's kind of gross. So we may have to wait until the next visit to take him. But I told my son, I said, we'll bring you lunch, we'll spend some time with you. It'll be a lovely few hours tomorrow. I had my accreditation visit, and pretty sure we passed, so that's good. I'm pretty sure we passed with flying colors. Out of 240 some odd standards, I missed one part of one. So, and none of them were mandatory, so I'm pretty sure we passed, which was good. So it was a busy week. It was a hectic week because I put in. I'm sorry, I've got the air blowing here, and I've got the door open, and so my hair is kind of blowing in my face. So I have had a busy week, and I had taken a little bit of time, but when I came home, I wound up falling asleep, so I didn't get a whole lot. I wanted to come home and like craft or stitch or, no, I sat down in the air conditioning and fell asleep. But that's okay. That's par for the course. I did get some stitching done though in the evenings, so I will work on that. I had a finish yesterday, one of my Friday focus piece, and I had a new start. Well, 2 new starts, but I think one of them I'm going to restart because I don't like the floss and how it's not really showing up very well on the fabric. So I have another option. We'll get into that. I have a little haul, so that's good. And I think that's it. It's been very warm here, and when it gets this warm and the days start kind of dragging, well, they're not quite as long as they were a month ago, but I'm starting to feel like, oh, let's start thinking about fall stitching. So I've been kind of thinking about different things, and I started a new fall project. I worked on another fall project, so I'm starting my fall stitching. Well, I've kind of been doing it, but I did a little bit more of it this week. And I picked my birthday start. I did decide on my birthday start, so we'll talk about that too. So let's just go ahead and jump in. Let's start with the finish. I am doing all of the charts in the Snowball by Brenda Gervais. And I've done all of them except for Winter Wonderland. And I just finished this, the little gingerbread house. So this was my finish from yesterday. I am stitching this on 40 count anthracite linen by Zweigart. And this is my finish from last night. I think it's really cute. I do like it on the gray. I think the colors pop enough. Not as much as if it were on this color linen, but I couldn't find that color linen. So I went completely opposite, you know, just kind of went rogue on it. What is Patriot's Brew? I couldn't find it. Anyways, and then here's all of my... And then you can see up here, I started Winter Wonderland, but it's not really showing up. So I went to Hobby Lobby today. Actually, my daughter wanted to go to Hobby Lobby, and I got to attend. I got to go with her. I'm wondering, I was thinking, I bought the satin floss DMC, and I thought maybe that would work, but this is kind of really bright, so I don't know that that's going to work either. So what do you think? So this color is this lighter color here, not the darker color. Should I start it with the darker color? Should I pick a different color linen just for that one? I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. I think it will work up quickly, whatever I decide. I do kind of want to keep it in this family. I do have another floss. Hold on. I do have this DMC Light Effects flosses. This color is probably the closest. Now, I don't know if you stitch with this completely or if you just pull out, if you use it like regular floss. I'd have to do some research. Because there's like the color and then there's a white in there. So I'm kind of thinking you stitch on the whole thing, but this might show up a little bit better. It's hard to tell. But it has a little bit of shimmer to it. I don't think you can really see that. A little iridescence. Oh, there you go. Little iridescence, a little shimmer. So that is also an option. Have it in more of a blue color and this gray color as well, or a blue gray. But I think one full length of this, it's 40 count, it's not going to fit through the fabric well. I don't know. And I don't think if I changed the fabric to a more beige neutral that it would really look funny against the gray, because all of the other pillows are going to be in this gray color. But I don't think if I pick the right beige, I don't think it's going to matter that much. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I would like to get this done by this winter so I can have cute little pillows out in my dough bowl. I realized last winter I don't have much for winter. I have Christmas, like holiday, but I don't have anything for like January and like snowmen or a winter feel, that kind of a thing. New start. A couple videos ago I told you I bought several patterns from the Vintage Stitcher. She was selling a bunch of Brenda Gervais, and so I picked up a handful. And so basket full of autumn time. And so I decided to start this one. This one, the sample was stitched on summer khaki linen. Now I looked up summer khaki and it seems like it was pretty dark. And you're gonna laugh because the fabric I chose is pretty dark, but it's dark in a different way. These are the called for flosses. No substitutions. Beautiful, warm, muted colors, so I'm excited about that. And I decided and landed on a 36 count dark cobblestone fabric that I picked up from Hollis Hands Creates. And the reason I did this color is because the flosses all look fantastic on it. You can see. So the only color that kind of disappeared a little bit was this green, and the green is avocado, endive. I think it's endive. Yeah, endive. But I think you can see it. So, I mean, it's subtle. And these are the flower stems. But I think it's going to be really cute when it's done. It is subtle. It does match a little too closely, but there is enough green in there that it does pop up. I mean, you do see the stitching. And then doing this on a 36 count, it called for 40 count, so it's going to be just a tiny bit bigger. I am almost done. I think I have one more tall stem to do over here, and then I'm done. Yeah, one more tall. One, two, three, four. Yeah. One more of these, a tall and a short, and then I'm done. And that's how long it'll be. So it'll probably go out to about here. And that's okay. It can be a longer pillow, a bigger pillow. So this fabric was part of a haul, which I'll talk about a little bit later, but I'm happy. I like it. I kind of had to make myself stop stitching it because, I mean, I get excited when I see the oranges and the little witch. I just want to stitch it till it's done. Specialty stitch kind of going along below the basket and the witch and the cat. A Smyrna stitch. So it'll have some texture, some really cool texture. And I pulled out Halloween Delivery by Plum Street Samplers. I thought I would never get done with the 1784 or the Crow, and I actually got to start on the carriage. So I got all of that done. I am stitching this on 36 count Old Fashioned Linen by Fortnight Fabrics, and it's a real pretty mottled beige and purple fabric. I'm using the called for flosses. Real pretty, again, muted fall palette. and this is how far I got. So I finished his harness, and then I worked up here for the reins, and then I started in on the carriage. This fabric is really pretty. It'll make such great Halloween pieces. I mean, look at it, all that purple modeling. So that was fun. It's like once you get to a certain point and you get, for me, it's like when I get done with doing a large home, or in this case, the bird and the harness, it kind of like re-energizes you to kind of work and get something done. So it would be great if I could get this done by Halloween. Maybe I'll decide to take this with me on vacation and do some stitching while I'm on vacation. We'll see. I made the decision to go through and pull out a couple of my bigger pieces this week and put some time in, and so I pulled out, this is the Patreon Mystery Sal Simple Life by Teresa Kogut. So this is from last year. So I'm sure you've seen these done. And I've got all of this done and this done, and that's about it. So I'm a little more than halfway, or right at the halfway mark. I'm using this on the called for 40 count overcast linen with the called for flosses. And that's where I'm at. So I had to take out, I miscounted the chimney over here, so I had to take that out. But I finished the roof. I finished some of this design in through here, and I started working on the bricks for the brick house. So it's coming together. This is going to be one when I can get through with the brick house. I'll move quickly until I get down to probably the water. The water will probably kill me. But you have to stitch it. At least I think you do. And then these are the called for flosses. So a really pretty palette, classic, Gentle Arts, DMC, Weeks Dye Works. Some more browns. And I took this year's Mystery Sal, Hometown by Teresa Kogut. I took this one out of timeout. I'm stitching this on the called for 40 count Up in the Attic by Fox and Rabbit. And this one, you'll remember, I struggled with the house for the May section. I got off by 5 rows. So I spent last Sunday, and a little bit of Monday, I think it was, and I just decided to put some time in on it. And I counted, sorry, I'm gonna pin this up a little bit. I'm gonna use my pins, my clips. So what I did is I counted and triple counted before I started stitching anything. So I'm confident that the roof of the house is lined up properly. I'm confident that that chimney is in the right place. I'm confident that the this part of the barn roof, which is below here, is in the right spot. The windows lined up now. So I think I'm in a really good spot. I can kind of move along on this one, get that blue house done, get the barn done, and then the reindeer on the side over here, and then I can move into this house over here. So it felt good to finally be on track. Bye. Is it sad that I have in here Dreaming of Poppies and I have no recollection of stitching it at all? Dreaming of Poppies. I am stitching this one on... What am I stitching it on? 32 count Winter Moon Linen. So I finished these little flowers here and I started in on this flower motif there. I already think I had the two poppies, like the words, already in there. I just love stitching on this one. It's the colors, it's so pretty. So it's going to be pretty big, but I think it's going to be stunning when it's done. And then these are the called for colors, all DMC. And all very, I mean, you look at these oranges and you think, oh, they're all the same. They're not. They're all different by a shade. Very subtle. Same thing with some of the reds. They're just different by a shade. But what that's doing is, I think you can really see it on this flower. You can see how the different colors are kind of, it's gradiating. You can see that. It's giving it some really nice shading. So. I may pull this one out again this week and work on it because it's just happy and cheery, and it reminds me of summer. Okay, and that's all that I stitched on. That's all. Seems like a lot. Which one? My birthday start. My birthday is towards the end of August, middle end of August. And the last 2 years I've picked really big projects to start on my birthday. So I picked Land That I Love in 2022, and last year Summer Quaker. Not a lot of work is done on Summer Quaker. Almost 2/3 of the way done on Land That I Love. Maybe a little more than 2/3. So I decided I wanted to do something. Well, I was thinking I wanted to do something smaller, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I was watching a video or a Facebook post or an Instagram post, something, and someone popped up that they finished Indigo Lane by Brenda Gervais. And I have the chart. And so I've decided that this is going to be my birthday stitch. And maybe, just maybe, because it's beautiful. And it's the kind of chart that can be done. I could get this done in a year. So maybe I'll actually get it done in a year. The called for fabric is 36 count summer khaki. I looked up summer khaki. They didn't have it in the right stitch count. I think it might have been a 40. I don't think it was a 32. It might have been a 40. Which doesn't bother me because I stitch on 40 count all the time. But the summer khaki looked so dark, and I just didn't want to do that. So when I was stitching on Simple Life, this one's being stitched on 40 count overcast linen, and I have all of this extra linen over here. So I think, and I know that this is going to be as far as it's going to go, so I think I'll cut it down here, and I should have enough fabric to stitch this. And I have the flosses. Well, I don't have all the flosses. I ordered the flosses, but some of the flosses that I have right now, I think will probably work on this. I will have to do a floss toss when the others come in. If it's not this, I may go ahead and see if I can find some cream and sugar and order cream and sugar, because I think that would be a really pretty backdrop for this color palette. So that's what I'm thinking of. So I'm working on kitting it so that it'll be ready by August 22nd, so I can start taking that day off. I don't remember the last time I took my birthday off. And I'm going to hopefully get to craft until my little heart is content and get ready for vacation. I'm excited. I'm happy with this choice. And this will get, once this chart is completed, it'll get it out of my stash and I can pass the stash. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it's a good choice. And then I can still keep working on the other two as well, which I will. Those are just taking a really long time, and I'm in no hurry. It's fine. Okay. I did get some haul. Hollis Hands Creates. I ordered on Hollis Hands Creates for floss for A Basket Full of Autumn Time by Brenda Gervais. And I kept browsing her site, her Etsy shop, and I found some fabric. So the fabric for A Basket Full of Autumn Time, dark cobblestone, that came from it. I also picked up 36 count Winter Brew. .40 count Legacy. This might be a nice one for that Indigo Lane as well. I just did a fat quarter of each. I spent a chunk of change, but I didn't want to spend a chunk of change on a piece of fabric, so that's why I did that. Oh, summer khaki. So I do have summer khaki, but look, it's kind of orangey or yellowy. I mean, very much like khaki pants, but more yellow, and I just didn't, I don't think I'm gonna like it for Indigo Lane, so maybe one of these others. And then I decided to try Fresco, 40 count Fresco. So this one's got some modeling, a little bit of a pink undertone with a little bit of a green gray modeling through there too. Picked that up. Of course, the flosses for a basket full of autumn time, so I could get going on that. And then I saw this cute little chart, and it comes with the buttons from Just Another Button Company. And I didn't realize this was what it is until it came in. And this is from Hands On Design, and it's Bumble Bouquet. It is the same design. It's just 1/4. You're stitching 1/4, and then you're turning the pattern, and then you're turning the pattern, and you're turning the pattern, and then you'll wind up with this. So it's the same. It's a 3x3, a 30 by 30 inch square that you're stitching a total of 4 times. You're just rotating the chart, not your fabric, but the chart. And then the buttons that were included they're the polymer clay. So you've got the bumblebee and a little yellowy orange button and a couple black buttons. And then that will accent the piece. I think what drew me to this is it's small, it's compact, and the colors are really, really pretty. So I picked up that chart and button combo, and I picked up vintage ruler 1/2 inch ribbon or twill tape. I've seen this and I thought, okay, I need to have some of this on hand, so I just bought a pack. And then I picked up some rusty clothespins and bells in a couple different sizes. And then I picked up some rusty bells that look like this. And some gold bells that look like this. Because, you know, Christmas is coming, finishes need to be done. I thought some of these might be cute for that. And so I just picked them up. And I believe that is my haul. These I showed you last time. That is my haul for this last week. I did place another order with Hollis Hands Creates. I like to order from her because 9 times out of 10 she has the floss that I need, and she has it in stock. So that's why I ordered from her twice in a row, because I know that, and it's comforting that I don't have to order from several different places. So I ordered the floss for Indigo Lane. I don't think I ordered any more fabric. And I ordered 2 charts. One I remember is a row of gingerbread houses, really cute, petite, compact little houses. I thought it would make a really cute drum for the kitchen for the holiday time. And then I don't remember what the other chart was, but I did order 2 charts. So that should be coming soon. So that's where I've been. Oh, I did go to Hobby Lobby. My daughter wanted to go to Hobby Lobby, and I said, "Oh, can I come?" And she's like, "Yeah." Okay. So I went to Hobby Lobby, and I'm gonna go grab that because there's some really cool finishing pieces, or things that you can use to help and embellish your finishes. So let me go grab that really quick. Okay, Hobby Lobby. They have all of their fall stuff out now, and they're in the process of putting out Christmas. So not all of it is out yet, but a good selection of their holiday crafting items, Christmas crafting items are out on those little small kiosk type things that are in the middle of the aisle. So I picked a few things up. First, for fall, I found these darling plaid pumpkins, $5, 40% off. I thought they would be great in a dough bowl with my pillows or tier tray. So, and I love the color palette. And then my daughter found this gnome mug for $5. They had several different, they had 3 colors. I liked this one the best, so I picked up this little guy again for probably a tiered tray. And I might put something coming out, maybe berries, or maybe a sunflower. I don't know, we'll see. And then she liked this, and she's like, "Well, you need to get this." I'm like, "Okay." So for $5.50, again, 40% off of all of this. In fact, the gal's like, "You did very well. Everything was on sale." So I did very well. But I thought, okay, that would be cute for a tiered tray or one of my dough bowls. So I picked that up. Then I found bead gift tags, wooden. This would be cute. You could add a small cross-stitch motif to these and tie it to a package and do a to and from on the back. You could Mod Podge paper, a scrapbook paper on the back, do a to and from on the back so that it doesn't bleed into the wood. So many options. It would be cute on packages. It would be cute on the right finish. So I held back and I only got 1 package of these. 1 package. I may get more, but right now 1 package. Then I found, again in the paper crafts, these little Merry Christmas and poinsettias. It looks like there's 10 of each. And I don't know that they're wood. Well, they are wood. It's painted wood. But I thought these would be really cute, hot glued onto the right finish. Also, gift tags, greeting cards. So I picked up a pack of that. And then I love the holly leaves, and so this one had gold glitter around the edges. Yes, please. So I picked up a pack of those. I picked up these poinsettias. They have a little bit of gold around the edge, and they're a muted red and cream. And then these are kind of the red, cranberry, pink colors. Also, we decided we needed to try, they had 2 flavors of popcorn, candy coated popcorn, like caramel popcorn. Pumpkin caramel and almond mocha caramel. I'm not sure. For $3 a bag, we got them. So we'll try that and we'll let you know how those are. But we just thought that would be fun. And that's it. I didn't spend a lot of money at Hobby Lobby, which is surprising. They do have very cool picture frames, and I almost picked one up. They still have quite a few of them, so I could go back later in the week if I want to. They're about this wide and about that tall, and it's a pumpkin picture frame. So it's a pumpkin, and then in the center is a 6x4. I think it's a 6x4 size picture can fit in there. And I thought, ooh, if you could find the right cross stitch pattern with the right fabric count, that would be really cool for a finish. But I don't want to buy the frame without having the piece ready for it. So I did not buy that frame. I think I might need to look through some of my Halloween stitches that I have and figure out, and then decide, do I need to go get that pumpkin picture frame or not? Because it's super cute, and I've looked at it, I've seen it before, and I've looked at it, and I've opted not to get it again. So I don't know. I'm trying not to spend. It's not working very well. But I'm not spending a ton, so that's good. It's good, right? I want to kind of focus on what I've got and only do a few new starts, and I can't even say that. I want to say that I'm only buying things to, to move projects along and out, but that's not true. I mean, I don't need all of this fabric that I've bought in the last 3 weeks, but there it is. So that is it for me. If you've made it through the end of the video, thank you so much. I do appreciate you hanging around. If you liked what you saw, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. I do read the comments. I do my very best, and I'm pretty good about responding within the same week of the video. So please, I love to hear what you have to say. The goal that we're shooting for right now is 1,500, and we are less than, or a little over 50 away, like 51 or 52 away from reaching that 1,500 mark. And then I would like to do a giveaway. So please, if you haven't done so already, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That is it for me this week. Quite a few meetings coming up. We do have that new executive director. She's been kind of getting acclimated and starting to make some decisions, so we're doing a lot of meetings on that. And it should be a quieter week at work, at least. So I'm kind of excited to have a normal week at work, as normal as can be, and get some more stitching done. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you have a great week ahead. Stay cool, check on your neighbors, hydrate, all the things we tell our campers. Drink a lot of water. Are you drinking enough water? Drink some water. Anyways, and until then, we'll see you next time. Bye. Happy stitching.